Okay, round 2, and we are going to keep this hand despite not having a super aggressive start. Could draw nice though, and the end hostilities kind of alleviates any... Ooh, playing against some other aggressive decks. Pretty interesting. We may just build towards the end hostilities plan here. We shall see. Another Just Sky deck. Alright. Well, huh. Guess I play the tracker again. The reason I'm playing the tracker is I don't really care about it. And I want him to play more creatures. This is a trade I'm willing to make. Although, I definitely want him to play more dudes. I'll trade it. I'm doing the end hostilities plan here, so I'll take the trade. I take a little bit of damage, but I kind of want him to get some more dudes out there. Yeah, so now I can just sort of chill out, wait for a, well, I guess I don't have to, do I? I'm just going to do the Kieran. My reason being, I can beat down with it pretty effectively and still wait a little while before I have to bust the end hostilities. Plus it gets past his defenses, so I kind of like it. Yeah, so definitely don't have to bust it yet. I'm going to wait just a bit longer. So I'm going to block the morph when he attacks with it. We'll see if he's got... guess it could just be a weaponsmith, huh? So he attacks with everything. I block this. He unmorphs. He gets in for 4. So I basically take 4, but it doesn't really do all that much for me. I mean, it's got to be a weaponsmith. So maybe I just nuke the board now. He's got 2 cards left in hand. It's a 3. It's a 3 for 2. 2 for 3, rather. I lose 2 things. He loses 3. I mean, I've got a pretty good idea that's the common dude, and that's probably all his next turn is. All right. I mean, I can drop Expert and Warname Aspirant, but Aspirant gets by his dude, too. It's not bad. It's really not bad. I have the Active Treason as well. I'm going to end hostilities here. I think it's a weaponsmith. So I'm not getting as much advantage out of it as I'd like, but it's not bad. And I have more cards in hand, so feels okay. Turned out to not be the card I thought it was. But that's okay. At least he doesn't have creatures. That's good. There's a black source. So what have I got? I got 6 mana. Guess we just get a warrior and raider spoils down. No, we get our 2 dudes down, don't we? Yeah. And then next turn we raider spoils. I can wait on the aspirant, but I'm not really all that attracted to that. 1 more mana and we can spoils plus active treason too, which is kind of nice. Get the spoils. Swing for 8. Alright. I'm actually kind of happy he killed that since we get to draw. Since Raider Spoils is an insane card. Do I want to... I think I actually want to post-combat play the Valley Dasher here. A little bit awkward, but I think he knows what I drew. I mean, Act plus Rush a Battle next turn is just lethal if I can draw a land. He hasn't even... Alright, well... see what he casts, if anything. Bring low. Kills the wrong one again, which really doesn't make sense to me. Just loves me drawing cards, I guess. Ooh, that's a good active treason target. Alright, I'll tolerate that. So then we'll just play a War Shrieker and pass. Okay. It's interesting. Huh. We just untap, get in for 7. Draw, land, Leaping Master, pass. Alright. No plays. And he's swinging. It's pretty interesting. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, still think we get the victory, so we just rush a battle and give this flight. And that should be lethal. Could also just play the Valley Dasher plus rush a battle. Or does that not work? I have 8 mana. So yeah, I could Valley Dasher plus untap this. And then I don't have to show him the rush of battle. And he blocks my 2 biggest guys and he still takes lethal. Yep. Alright, let's do that. I mean, I guess I end up showing him the same amount of cards. I just don't have to show him everything. Okay, so another Jeskai deck. Looks pretty aggressive. Smite and Bring Low, Feat of Resistance, which I'm going to have to be conscious of, I guess. Bloodfire Mentor, which actually, you know, doesn't have Defender, which I probably should have noticed a lot longer ago. I've just never seen it actually turn on Raid before. It didn't for him, but it is like it's a way to do it. How many 1 toughness guys does he have? He's got this thing, and he's got the Cavalry, and he's got a token from that. But the question is, do I want to bring in Barrage of Boulders just on that evidence? I don't know. It's debatable, I guess. I guess I could cut the Trumpet Blast for a Barrage, since it's pretty nice removal against... it's not bad removal against the Wind Scout. So I think we go again. I don't really need the Smite, I don't think. I like everything else. Alright, let's try this. Good hand. Ooh, Secret of the Way. That's pretty good. It's actually okay, though, with the Valley Dasher. Because he might actually leave the Seeker back to try and cast a spell on it. Although I guess Feat of Resistance would be a bit of a blowout. Since I would not only lose my Arc Lightning, but I would lose my Valley Dasher. That's tough. I think I've got to do it anyway. I may not cast the Act or Arc Lightning if he just leaves it up, because then it's just too much of a blowout. Alright, so it's not, in my opinion, it's just straight up not worth it. If I cast Arc Lightning and he does Feat of Resistance, it's like the Omega-iest of the Omega-iest blowouts, since I would not only lose my Arc Lightning, I would lose my Valley Dasher at like literally 0 cost to him. He would just gain life. So I'm assuming he's got Feat of Resistance, which I just can't do anything about because all my stuff is sorcery. So I'm just going to attack into it. Let him bust his Feat of Resistance. So yeah, that would have been, I mean, it's still really bad for us because he's going to gain 4 life here, but it would have been twice as bad for us had I wasted one of these cards. So that does suck, but we were just sort of banking on him not having the Feat of Resistance. It's not like what was I going to do, not play my Valley Dasher? I mean, clearly I had to play the Valley Dasher anyway. But like I said, I mean, that definitely is not going to help our cause at all. Him gaining life is certainly not where we want to be. All right. I think we just swing here. I'm missing lands now, which is not going to help us all that much either, but... so, I mean, I could bust Arc Lightning now, but I think I actually want the Bloodfire Expert. I mean... guess I don't have to, though. Alright, whatever. Let's just kill it, I guess. Let's just kill the Seeker. I'm not thrilled about this, but it seems okay. Alternatively, I could have played the Expert, probably just taken a big beating the next turn, and then hopefully, ideally, got an Arc Lightning to resolve the same way, but it's alright. It's not all that terrible for us. Him having a follow-up play is a bit of a bummer, but I can't really do anything about it. So I guess we just swing. Alright, play the Bloodfire Expert. Alright. Guess if he's just paying to beat down and race, then I'm okay with that. That's actually really strange to me. I guess if he doesn't have anything better to do, that does work, but I guess I was sort of expecting him to just attack into the Expert. Look at the Leaping Master. I mean, I'm going to need some more damage in order to beat my friend here. Currently, even with the active treason, we're only looking at 9. Well, and whatever the creature I steal is, but it's got to be a 5-power dude. Which seems unlikely, but I guess Rush of Battle is a card. Wish I had a warrior, but it's alright. Even without the warrior, I think it's still lethal. It's actually perfectly lethal with Rush of Battle, so... alright. Staying back this time. That's interesting. Let's do a little life gaining. It's interesting that he wants to block here. Let's just act his Leaping Master. See what that does. Alright. I mean, sucks a little bit, but still okay. Alright, well, we had the same plan, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I love how neither of us, both of us playing with Rush of Battle, neither of us have warriors. That is funny. So he's super aggressive. We kind of already knew that, but we didn't know about the Leaping Master before. Perhaps another Barrage of Boulders is actually in order, but it is tough to say. We had some land issues there, admittedly. Could cut a tracker for like another barrage. Definitely don't like the tracker very much. Smite, I can't really get him enough with that. Could take a second barrage. Is that any good? It's not good against that Seeker the way. But he basically just beat us because we got short on mana and he had the Feat of Resistance with his Seeker and I just couldn't do anything about it. I still don't think I want to go up to 18 lands though. We don't feel like our curve's that high. I mean, this is like 5 mana, kind of, if we morph it, so I guess there's an argument, but I don't know. Another barrage, just as like a removal spell. And that gives us 4 guys that do it. It's tough. Really don't like the tracker though. I think I'd almost just rather have a removal spell. And then maybe cut 1 Kieran for a second Prowler. Although the Kieran's good against the Wind Scout, isn't it? I don't know. This is tough. I'm going to run it like this. Well, I guess I will do the Prowler. Because I do want to make these Barrage, make all my guys unblockable. Alright, let's try it like this. We'll play first. It's a fine hand. Not very fast, but Arc Lightning is a good card. And we got Pony back for nice bonus sort of stuff. So let's see if we can get some more value out of End Hostilities. All right. Maybe Arc Lightning will come up huge for us. Especially if he drops Seeker the way. That is huge value for us. Or even Leaping Master. Yeah, at this point, Arc Lightning is just probably going to do some crazy work for us. I'm going to morph this just for that potential to get Mardu Horde Chief online. And I don't really have to bust into hostilities until the situation's very dire. It also stops him from attacking with the cavalry. It's interesting. Not that great of a card. Well, guess if we're ahead and all. Although it's cool that his cavalry can like soak up 2 attackers. I will say that. Just 2 lands. Alright. I think we're just going to continue to punish to the best of our abilities. Yeah, it's an easy Raider spoils. Because even if he has Feat of Resistance, he can eat our morph and we'll just draw way too many cards for him to keep up with. So he kills our morph guy, we draw 2 cards. I don't even care. Or we draw 1 card, I guess. He's going to block both our warriors? Okay. So he kills a token, gets a +1/+1 counter. Still say we got the better end of that deal. We didn't get to draw any cards though, but That was not that bad of an exchange at all. Alright. Bloodfire Mentor. So now I guess we just Arc Lightning his dude. Although I guess we can unmorph now, can't we? I guess we just double swing. Let's get a million dudes out there. Huh. Alright. Just all 3 damage on that, huh? Alright. You got it. And he's still attacking? Then why did he... I don't get it. Pretty easy block. Still can't... Oh, I guess he can double block our tokens, can't he? But then we draw, so it's totally worth it. So if he double blocks... If he double blocks goblins, we draw, which is just huge. Yeah. So we get to draw a card. And I think we'll just Arc Lightning at this point. Why not? We only have to deal 1 to that guy, so it seems worth it. Especially if we get to do Arrow Storm next turn. Alright. Horde Chief for no value. He actually would have gotten value too, because of that Mentor. So that's good. Let's see here. Guess we just Arrow Storm and win. We Arrow Storm either way and win. But this way, he doesn't even get to kill anything, so... Alright, so opponent had some mana issues pretty clearly there, and we got to capitalize and got the victory. So we'll see you in round 3.